night here in Hamburg. On the line, the WBA, the IBF, the WBO, and the IBO Heavyweight World Championship straps. And we're about to have the fighters come out. Not just one champion and challenger, two world champions, champion versus champion. Coming to the scales at this time, his professional record in 26 fights, 25 victories, including 23 knockouts. He's the fighting pride of London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending WBA heavyweight champion, Дэвид Haymaker.
Magnificent reception for Дэвид Hэй. He's got 9/10 of the fans in here at this weigh-in today, and here he arrives now to the strains of McFadden and Whitehead's Ain't No Stopping Us Now. That will be his ring-walk music tomorrow night. 30 years of age now, he's had 26 fights, he's won 25 with 23 knockouts. Just that one defeat back in 2004 to Carl Thompson. But he looks ultra cool and calm, just sauntering in there at an easy pace. How do you think he looks, Lennox?
Yeah, he looks confident, he looks calm, and there's a nice presence to him right now. And I know he's feeling good about it, he's excited. And, you know, he's shaking everybody's hand, so he's not nervous. I don't see any nervousness whatsoever in his eyes.
Of course, he's having to come in first and on the night as well and be announced first like a challenger. Will that bother him?
I don't think it'll bother him at all. He just wants to get on with this fight. And you know what? To walk in here and to get that kind of support, that must be brilliant. It must make you feel so relaxed and happy.
Ukraine and Hamburg, Germany. Here is the IBF, WBO, IBO heavyweight champion of the world, Dr. Steel Hammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
Listen to the UK fans booing and baiting and hissing Vladimir Klitschko. You'll be really shocked by this reception. Hamburg's his hometown after all. This is where he and his brother Vitaly both live, but it is very much an away-style atmosphere is what I encounter here. He's coming into the strains of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which will be his entrance music on the night. But it's going to be a bit of a surprise for him walking into this, Lennox, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised he doesn't have a lot more fans here. This is an important weigh-in, so, you know, his fans need to show a little support, but, you know, he looks confident as well. Both champions look confident. You know, he's here, he's in good shape, he looks in good shape.
We want David, we're obviously backing Дэвид Hэй from a British perspective, but Johnny and Jim, you can't help but like Vladimir, can you?
No, he's a gentleman, he's educated and it shows in every statement he makes. His humour, considering English is not his first language, his humour in English is outstanding. Here it comes now.
Okay, here comes both guys getting ready to get on the scales. This is going to be very interesting. I'd assume that it'll be Дэвид Hэй. Here he comes. And we're expecting Дэвид Hэй to be light here. Just to caution you, these weights are likely to be in kilograms as we are here in Germany. It might take us a few moments just to convert the weights. What is the muscle definition on David there, Johnny?
It looks like a Porsche. Brilliant condition, worked on his upper body, look for that power, slim round the waist, look for that speed.
96.5 kilos for WBO heavyweight champion, Дэвид Haymaker Hэй.
Well, I make that 213 pounds, which is 15 stone 3, so 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds heavier than he was last time. A decent fighting weight.
Yeah, he's put on some muscle, so it looks like some good muscle too, some speed muscle, some shocking muscle. So I think he's prepared to go in there and do some shock.
Yeah, the The neck looks particularly thick as well around David Hэй. But let's see Vladimir now. He was his heaviest ever last time, 17 stone 9 against Samuel Peter. But he looks in great shape there, not carrying any condition at all, it would seem. You're supposed to be at home, the British fans chanting at Vladimir. He's got a little smile on his face though. This whole bear pit atmosphere doesn't seem to be bothering him at all. A little bit of debate as to what he's checking in at.
I think Adam Booth's arguing he wants to know his exact weight.
110 kilograms for Dr. Steel Hammer, Vladimir Klitschko.
So I make that 17 stone 5, so 4 pounds lighter than he was. He's always there or thereabouts, always about 17 stone.
Yeah, there's never a lot of deviation. I mean, he is the complete professional Vladimir. It leaves nothing to chance. The weight, and he looks tremendous. Look at him.
Yeah, he looks in strong shape, and he's also prepared very well for this fight. 4 pounds under his last fight. That means he's taking this fight very seriously.
Wait, the stare down. We'll have to watch this very carefully to see who maybe has the edge over the other. So if anyone's gained the psychological edge.
Craig, when you saw him get on Vladimir get on stage straight away, he caught David's eye, shook along the line. He knew what he was going to do. Got to David to still try and intimidate him once they got on stage. Let's see what happens now. Let's see if David's cool or David now shows his poker face and lets him see how much trouble he's in.
Here they come together now.
Here they are, champion versus champion.
Well, we get a feeling now the physical size of the task ahead of David.
There you go.
Great images these. David just nods his head. He's speaking to Vladimir. Vladimir is saying nothing, but look at that cold stare. A stare of cold fury in Vladimir Klitschko's eyes. I wonder how long they'll hold them together, because they've been held together for 2 or more minutes in the run up to this, these stare downs.
No, I think Adam Booth will have the word to step in and when he thinks it's going on long enough to break them up, because nobody wants to be first to look away. The look should be Dr. Stoneface, they call him.
And the massive factor is this: Vladimir is in a place full of Brits. Brits aren't like the Germans when they're supporting their fighters. They're loud, they're rumptuous, and now it feels like he's no longer at home.
I just have to apologise for some of the swearing you may be catching watching this. I hope nobody's offended by that, but passion's obviously running high here. Now both camps getting very close indeed, and it's absolute bedlam here. I mean, there's hardly space for the various camera crews and reporters that are crowded round.
Let me tell you, nobody's going to step away. It's the team that has to really bring them apart, because I know that nobody wants to look away first. And, I know David's saying some words to him, trying to egg him on still, but he's also psyching himself up, feeling very good about this fight.
But David's doing that to let him see, you know what, I am not scared. I'm not like any of the other opponents. I want this fight. And that was David's biggest issue. He thinks Vladimir's been with opponents that didn't want to win once he got hit with a jab.
I think David's going to be down to join us in just a moment or so's time. But talking about Vladimir, David keeps saying that Vladimir still has this vulnerability because he was knocked out twice in the space of 10 months back in 2004. It's a long time ago now, Lennox. I mean,
it is a long time. It is a long time, but it's still in the back of his mind. And no heavyweight wants that happened to him before, doesn't want that to happen to him again. So I know Vladimir is going to still be a little bit defensive, especially when it comes out, because he's never been in the